Alrighty. What's up, everybody? My peeps. What's going on, my peeps? Peter Joseph here for another video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this very channel and my other channels down there in the basement, known as the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Gotta be real, if you're not, you need to get smacked. You need a life, basically, and a smack in the face. But anyway, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, follow me on there if you wish. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And most importantly, tap and slap that motherfucking bell. I think we all know what to do with it. Treat it like it's one of those trolls. Smack them around, because that's what they need. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, you're like the trolls. SOL. And you know what that means? Because that's pretty much what they are. And that's all I gotta say about that. And we move on with that. Alright, happy Saturday night to everybody. October the 28th, 2023. Fucking warm as fuck here in New York. It's starting to cool down. It was like 82 today. Felt like summer today. Holy shit. October 28th, it feels like summer. But it's reality. Face reality, guys, because it's going to rain tomorrow. It's going to be like 50 to 55 degrees tomorrow. So enjoy today, because tomorrow, the next few days, is going to be cold. Not that cold, but cold. Here in the Northeast, in New York City. In Brooklyn, too. Whatever you may be in New York or wherever in the Northeast. But bundle up, stay dry tomorrow and Monday, and then really by Wednesday is going to be like 45 degrees, and it's supposed to rain. Might get a mix. Hopefully not. I don't need no snow right now. Not till February. But, you know, the cold weather is coming, and next Saturday night at 2 o'clock in the morning, we go back an hour. So from 2 o'clock, we go to 1 o'clock, so we get an extra hour of sleep, and all that good shit. Not that some of you need an extra hour of sleep. But it is what it is, so we got all that coming up, and, you know, warms up a little bit by next weekend, and then back down the drain. But, you know, winter is coming. It's about a month and a half away, so get ready if you're in the Northeast. Gonna be cold as balls. And that's that, so get ready for that. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great final weekend of October. Got a couple more days left, got 3 days left, and then we start the great month of November. Halloween's on Tuesday. So for all you kiddies out there, go trick-or-treating and get a lot of candy and rot your teeth. It is what it is. For all you adults, you can go to the bar, you can go trick-or-treating if you want. I don't give a shit what you do, but I'm going to go to a concert, so I'm going to enjoy rocking out with my, well, I'm not going to rock out with my cocoot, but, you know, I'm going to rock out with some great music. That's all I'm going to say about that. So I'm going to enjoy that. And then pretty much, you know, November, we're going to, you know, got a couple weeks, going to be pretty busy in November. Got a couple things coming away. I got another concert coming up. I got the In This Moment concert coming up, which still, you know, tickets are going fast. So, not that many left, I'll tell you that much. But got that coming up at the, you know, in November, coming up in a couple weeks. I got an indie wrestling show coming up right before Thanksgiving. Got another concert around the same time. It's craziness. And then December, the month of all months. My birthday's coming up in about 8 weeks. So, goddamn, I feel old. Christmas is coming. You know, winter is coming. No pun intended with that, but, you know. So everything's coming. New Year's Eve is coming in about 9 weeks from now. So, the end of the year is fast approaching, so don't blink because you miss it. And then we'll start 2024. And all that other good shit. And hopefully, everything goes good. And we'll get there. We'll get through the next 8-9 weeks of the year. And then we'll start fresh 2024. And we see how that goes. Because that's going to be an important year if you follow politics. But we got all that. But whatever you're doing this weekend, be safe. You're going to Halloween parties at a bar or your friend's house or whatever. Be safe. And that's all that matters. And we got that. Alright, really quickly, we got Collision, a very, very important edition of... episode, not edition. Very important episode of Collision tonight. Episode number, I believe it's episode number 20. And the big one, MJF, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, defending the AEW World Heavyweight Championship against the man, well, that has the record for the longest reign as AEW champion. That's Kenny, by God Omega. Seeing if he can stop MJF from breaking that record tonight. And if so, he'll become a two-time AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And then he'll go on to face Jay White at Full Gear 5 for the AEW World title. If not, well, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker will be the new longest reigning heavyweight champion of the world. We'll see what happens with that tonight. I do see some chicanery from the Bang Bang Gang, the Bullet Club, to sweet me. We'll see that. I think we're going to get a lot of chaos tonight. Speaking of chaos, we'll see what happens with Bryan Danielson, and what Okada did to him on Wednesday night. See what his injury status is, because I think he's fractured his orbital bone or fucked his eye up. Holy shit. So see what happens with that, and a whole lot more tonight on Collision. And then later on tonight, I will do my Rampage and Collision review right here on the channel. So stay tuned later tonight for your 2 for Saturday. And that's pretty much it. As far as Ring of Honor, I'll be doing that tomorrow, early tomorrow, because I gotta watch the Jets and the Giants game, and then the Niners play the Bungles. Brock Purdy will be starting. It's good, but I'd rather rest him, but we'll see what happens with that. That game is on Channel 2 here in New York, so that's good. That's good. I don't have to, schlep to a bar or anywhere, to go to watch the game. That they have it on the, or I could just, I would, but I guess it's Sunday dinner, blah, blah, blah. So I gotta go out, so I'm gonna miss it, and, where I'm going, we don't have the rich man's football system there. You know what I mean? Can't watch the Niners, there because I don't have the channel. I don't have the NFL Network. I don't have Red Zone or anything like that. I mean, I could just watch it on the app, but I don't really want to do that. But thankfully, it's on Channel 2 tomorrow, so I get to DVR it. And, I can DVR it, I watch some of it, and then watch the rest of it. Well, let's see what happens with that. Whatever my plans are tomorrow, but it is what it is, so got that. Alright, really quickly, before we get to Collision, I might do a little live look-in, but we'll see what happens with that. But right here on the Killer Demons channel, once again, my name is Peter Joseph, I'm a content creator talking about the world of professional wrestling, whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And if you like it, great. Hit that like button, stick it straight up everybody else's ass, because that's where it belongs. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to get more, and if it's your first time watching, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride, and if not, you can jump off and jump on somebody else, if you know what I mean. That's pretty much it. We don't like scragglers here. If you don't like it, get the fuck out, because you're going to get blocked. And if you don't like that, too bad. And that's pretty much it for that. Alright, real quick, it is time for your late and out-of-date Smackdown review for October the 27th, 2023. It's my dad's birthday. And Kelly Osbourne's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to my daddy. My dad, my other dad, my real dad's Ozzy, but I digress. And basically one of my metal sisters, and that's Kelly Osbourne, but it is what it is. Kelly turned 39, and my dad turned another year older. But so we get that. So anybody else's birthday was yesterday, happy birthday, and if your birthday's today, happy birthday to you. Or as we say, crappy birthday. That's it. Alright, so last night, Smackdown, not so good hours on FS1, got barely over 1 million views, barely, just almost a 1.1 was FS1. Nobody has that fucking channel. Why do they go on that fucking channel? Oh yeah, because it's affiliated with Fox. Not for long. By January, they won't be on Fox anymore. So when they get preempted, where do they go? Pretty much the USA Network. They stay there. Because there's really nothing on the USA Network that can preempt them. So maybe it's a good thing they're off Fox, but then again, you know, the ratings will stink for SmackDown. Instead of getting a 2.6, you get a 1.3 on a Friday night. That's great. Good job, Hunter. Good job, Nick. God, man. But it is what it is. So we'll see what happens with that in January. Well, a few months away from that. Alright, but last night's show, not so good, Al. Wasn't really that good. But anyway, we are emanating from the Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or as we call it, Milwaukee, which means, if you follow Wayne's World, you know where I'm going. They call it Milwaukee, which means the good land. Does this guy know how to party or what? Exactly. See, if you haven't watched Wayne's World 1, then you do not get that reference. Because it means, really, Milwaukee is Indian for the good land. I didn't have to Google that. I don't even need Wayne's World 1 to figure that out. Some of you need that. You need to Google it like you need to Google everything else. Just saying. Alright, so we are 1 week away, officially, from this video, from Crown Jewel 5, in that shithole country of Saudi Arabia. You know, the Crown Prince is about to give away that blood money. You know, people are going to be riding on camels. You know. Imagine Roman coming to the ring on a camel. I don't know about that. I mean, we did see Matt Riddle last year come out on a camel. But that's freaking Matt fucking Riddle. Fuck him. God forbid we see Roman coming out on a camel. He doesn't even need to come out on the camel. Comes out, he's the freaking tribal chief. We don't need that. He just come out on a throne to be nice. Maybe WrestleMania will get that, but we'll see what happens with that. But next week at 1 p.m., Crown Jewel 5. So this is the pre-go home to the go home show, which is this Friday night, which is taped. It's already taped. The spoilers are out already. I haven't looked at them yet, but I will later. Probably not going to be good, but we got all that. Main part of the show, Roman Reigns, our tribal chief. We have to acknowledge him. 1,154 days as champ and counting. And if you don't like it, too bad. Acknowledge your chief. Put your ones up. And that's pretty much it. He's got a contract signing with Eli Drake. That's not an insult. That's a fact of life. So we got that. We also got John Cena talking about his Crown Jewel match against Solo Mibuki, Solo Sikoa, and a whole lot more on SmackDown. Alright, so let's get into it. Let's not waste any more of your precious time, because we got 9 minutes, so... Oh wait, so I'm going to try to finish this up. Probably won't finish it up in 9 minutes, but we will move on. Alright, so we start the show off with the intro, the stupid... not a great theme, but still, it is what it is. So we start the show off. How fitting we start off with the champ, Roman Reigns, Mr. 1154. And the wise man, he comes out, they come out, get things going. Roman's about to, put up the belt, fireworks about to go off, but, and there's always a but, and it stinks. And, well, Eli, you're my boy and everything, but how dare you interrupt the greatest entrance in the world next to The Undertaker? I'm just saying. Eli comes out, mid-entrance, goes right to the ring. Roman's like, what the fuck, man? How dare you? So then he gets to the ring for the contract signing. Nick Aldis is there, the new GM. Roman's pissed, and Eli does the cardinal sin. He gets in the ring, we have the table there, and he sits at the head of the table. You are not the tribal chief, Eli. Stop it. You fucking idiot. How dare you do that? He's sitting on, props his feet up like he freaking owns the place. Like, you don't own shit, dude. Anyway, Eli cuts off Nick Aldis' introduction, says, we know why we're here, so let's get down to business. So he says, the contract states that Roman is going to hand him the belt, and he just signs it. Like, he ain't gonna give you shit. He ain't gonna hand the belt to you. The only person that's gonna hand you that belt, God forbid, is the referee. But that'd be the worst decision in that referee's mind, you know what I'm saying? So he signs it, and then Roman calls Eli an idiot, because he is. Dummy, yeah. Says Eli is in over his head because he's never had a contract signing or a title match before. Well, in WWE, and forgot about Impact. Well, sorry, TNA. We don't call it Impact no more. So Roman promises to make it easy on Eli. Go gentle for the first time. That's what he said about the ladies, right? Go gentle. And then next thing you know, forget it. Laying that pipe down. Because we don't do it missionary style on the Island of Relevancy. He does not. So he's about to sign, but the pen don't work. Can WWE get some good freaking pens that work for Roman? What a stupid freaking... I don't even have one of those. I don't even have one. I don't think I have one of those, but... Oh, I'll just use this one for reference. Like one of these kind of things, a little bit smaller. Can we get one like this that works? For Roman, at least. We'll get one of those, gel things. Do I have one of those? Like this, get one of these. Not that hard. That's what she said. So anyway, Heyman has a pen on hand, gives it to Roman. Roman signs the contract, now official for the match. So Nick Aldis like, well, my work here is done, and I'm out of here. So he leaves, and then Eli says, it might be my first time, but I'm going to need only one time to meet you, Roman. Then he tells Roman, you've been telling us about suffering succotash and all this. I'm like, really? He had to go there? He had to go there? So Eli's been telling everyone whose game is it. Yeah. So, basically, pisses off Roman to the point where Roman just stands up, takes the table, and picks up the table and pushes it right in Eli's face. Then he fucks him up. And then he goes outside, sets up another table. Why do you need another table, Roman? You have one in the ring. And he had a problem getting in the ring. I'm like, Roman, do you need my help? I'm just a call away. I mean, come on. I'll help. Give me a few $100. I'll get there. I'll help you out. I'll help you get the table, and I'm out of here. I'm not gonna fight Eli. Come on. But anyway, so he puts the table in the ring. Not that it did anything. Eli fights back, and then Jimmy Uso comes in and really does nothing. And then Eli puts him through the table. You knew that was going to happen. Somebody's going to go through a table on a contract signing, obviously. But it wasn't Roman. It was not Roman. That was a good thing. So we got that, and then later on we got Eli versus Jimmy. Jimmy thinks he can help out and do whatever the fuck he wants to do. But Jimmy, who runs the ship here? Who runs this? Shouldn't you know by now, 3+ years, and you still think that you run things, you're the quarterback? No, you're just you're like the fullback, or even the halfback. Not even that, you're probably the field goal kicker. You're just there. So is Jay, You're just like assistants, basically. You just stay there. Do what Roman says and stop fucking around. Win your matches and just shut up. Same thing with you, Solo. Stop with the fucking and then you miss. And then the next thing you know, you're on your ass. You're looking up at the lights. Stop. Stop with the you don't need to do that. Just You know, you have, yeah, basically, like, somebody got Cena's dead to rights. You just pick him up. You don't even have to show him the thumb. Like, you know, you pick him up, and Cena's like, and then boom, just out of nowhere, boom, just do it. Freaking just hit him with the spike. He's down. 1, 2, 3. You're done. Go back to the dressing room. That's it. You don't need to. I mean, you don't have to be like, you know, your long lost brother Yokozuna. You know, every time he did the bonsai job, he goes bonsai. You're like, oh, you know. You know, God forbid, you know, except for the jobbers who got squashed. I mean, somebody like freaking Bret Hart. I mean, he was gonna do it, and he's like, oh, and then Bret Hart, and then Yoko's like, oh, falls down. Bret Hart picks him up. 1, 2, 3. Why do people have to yell before they do their finishing move? You see Randy Orton do that? No. You see DDP ever do that? No. I mean, he sets it up like that, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it. But I mean, like, Solo does it. Roman, you know, he goes, ooh, ah. You know, but when he hits it, he hits it. You know what I mean? But we don't need that. I mean, just hit the move and leave. That's it. If he kicks out, kicks out. Big deal. Keep doing it until he doesn't kick out. But anyway, we move on. That's that. Alright, so Jimmy tries to save Roman. Kind of does, but then he gets put through a table anyway. Doesn't really sit well with Roman later on, but later on in the main event, we got Eli versus Jimmy. Guess how that goes. And then we move on with that. Alright, so I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on Smackdown. Alright, then we go to our first official match. Tag team action player. We have the LWO, the Latino. We have Santos Escobar and Carlito teaming up for the first time. Carlito spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. They take on the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, who come out with a new theme song. Not as great as the last one, but still. Bobby Lashley is there. In a nice suit he got from the Men's Warehouse, because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, as always, that's our sponsor. When you go there, buy yourself a nice suit, buy a nice wardrobe, because half you people look like bums. I don't. Okay? I get the good stuff. I bought this from Dalton Castle at a house show. So, I look good. Either way, I still look good. I can look like a bum. I can be dressed like a bum. I still look good. But I digress on that. But when you do go to the Men's Warehouse, you want to look good, then go there. Because you're going to like... Some of you might like the way you look. I can not guarantee that, but I can almost guarantee it. But some of you need to go there. Because... Oy, oy, oy. Some of you look like bums. I mean, don't shower, don't freaking shave. I mean, I know I gotta shave soon, but, you know, I like to, you know, I try to keep it clean, you know what I mean? But, my God, man, people have beards, like uneven beards. They look, their teeth are, like, all over the place. I know my teeth's not the greatest in the world, but I don't give a shit. I mean, it is what it is, but, you know, look like a bum. You go into a convenience store, look like a bum. Holy shit, man. But I digress. But go to the Men's Warehouse, buy yourself a nice suit and tie and some slacks, and you're fine. Then maybe, just maybe, you're out here to get some pussy, but I doubt that too. I doubt that. You'll probably be dead. You'll probably be dying as a virgin, some of you. Because you can't get with a real chick, but I digress. Let me move on. Alright, so Santos Escobar and Carlito take on the Street Profits. Pretty decent match. Back and forth they went. Carlito comes in with the hot tag, pick up the pace. Then we see Logan Paul, that idiot, jump Rey Mysterio, booyaka, booyaka, the U.S. champion, who is looking on. And he's looking on. He gets beat up by Logan Paul, lays him out. Carlito bolts out of the ring to go check on his buddy, which leaves Santos there. And Santos like, I got this. Don't worry, I got it. No, you didn't. So basically, Santos gets left for dead, and the Street Profits hit the Revelation, 1, 2, 3 in under 12 minutes. The Street Profits get the win. And that's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say about that. And we move on. Alright, Collision has started. We got the Bang Bang Gang. The Bullet Club. By the way, just tweet me for the love of motherfucking God. Yes. Alright, Jay White is in action. The self-proclaimed AEW World Heavyweight Champion. By the way, guns up. So, see who he's fighting tonight. We got the Ass Boys. Is this the 8-man tag? No, it's not 8-man tag. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's just a regular match. Probably a stupid match. So it looks like Jay White is facing A.R. Fox. No, Darby Allin. I used to hang out with him. I'm not his friend anymore. I don't know what I'm doing with him anymore. I come from Seattle. I don't have many friends in Seattle. All of them are dead. So we got that. Now we got a video and picture of A.R. Fox. I'm like, who gives? Yeah, I'm A.R. Fox. Look at me. You were good in the Indies. Not so much now. Just saying. Well, the Indies and on Lucha Underground, you know, a guy named Swerve. Oh, sorry. Killshot. That match. Holy shit. I missed that match. I miss Lucha Underground as it is. You know. Ay! I don't need to say. I love Lucha Underground. I miss it. Yeah, you miss Melissa Santos too, right? Oh, I love her. I love her. She's a great mamacita. I would love to kiss her and everything. Oh, you wish. Because Brian Cage will kick your ass like your good friend Osito. Ah! Right, get out of here. He does fear Osito. My good buddy. What's going on, Osito? How you doing? See you in a couple weeks. But I digress. The No Limits champion here in New York. But I digress. Please play with his dolls again. I don't play with my dolls. Rosa got me that for my birthday last year, so I don't play with it like that. So you need it on the bridge. Knock next time. Knock. You didn't see anything, did you? No, sir. I did not see you play with your dolls again. Good. Anytime I can quote Spaceballs, the greatest spoof movie ever, I get to do that. Lone Star! I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how well you use it. Evil always wins because good is dumb. Not always, but still. That's probably the best line ever. Not true, but still the best line ever. Evil always wins because good is dumb. But reverse that. Good always wins because evil and trolls are dumb. I should know. 14 years, I know that. I've won every year. You know why? Because trolls are dumb. Think they know everything. Like, oh, I got this proof. I got proof you said that. You don't got shit. You ain't got shit. But when I prove you wrong, you look like an asshole. So keep making up shit. Keep making up shit. Because you got nothing. And you can't even prove it either. I talked to this person. You didn't talk to nobody. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah, Aew Fox on a nice step-up moonsault on Jay White to the floor. Not that he's gonna win, because, you know, Jay White's gonna beat him in like 4 minutes. But it is what it is. And yeah, my nose is itching because I got allergies, so I apologize for that. Alright, so the Street Profits get the win over Cardito and Santos Escobar. With a little help, I guess, from Logan Paul with a distraction. So, match is alright. Gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, after that, we go to Roman's dressing room, or dressing room, I guess. So he's there with the wise man. My name is Paul Heyman, who has a custom belt featuring the Green Bay Packers. Not given to him by Fracas or anything. But Green Bay sucks. You know that by now, right? If you live in San Fran, you know that the Packers fear us. Every year. Hey, I think we play them this year. I think we do. So, Jordan Love, you're next! Just saying. Anyway, so he has the belt, and Roman's like, what the fuck is this? This is a custom belt by the Green Bay Packers, who suck. He's like, I'm going to give this to Eli Drake, because this is the closest he's ever going to get to a title. I was like, okay. Or Milwaukee, the Bucks are winning again. I was like, what? The Bucks already won a title. Forgot that? Anyway. Milwaukee won a title there, Paul. You might have forgot. But I digress. Anyway, Jimmy comes in and just, crashes on the couch. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Ow. And, he's like, I just came from the trainer's room. The Croc just came from the bathroom, and woo! You should have saw what the Croc was cooking. He was baking, baby! He was baking! Okay. I gotta stop quoting DX. Anyway, but I digress. Alright, so he comes from the trainer's room. Roman's like, you ran the wrong play. I didn't tell you to do that. I'm the quarterback. Why don't you call an audible? What are you doing? And he's like, Roman's like, Jimmy, you need to fix this now. Fix this now. So Roman's like, wise man. Yes, my trouble, chief? Go make the match. And he's like, you mean for Jimmy versus Eli Drake later? Duh! And he starts to like, duh! Yes, watch out, yes, okay. Come on, Paul! Whereas Roman was like, come on. Duh, no, Jimmy versus a shadow. What do you think? Dumbass. Come on. Anyway, so the match is going to be made. Jimmy and Eli for the end of the night. That's it. So I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. That's it. Alright, then we see Logan Paul walking in the back, so all proud of what he did to Rey Mysterio earlier. He runs into my boy, Kevin Owens, whatever you want to call him, who has a Rey Mysterio shirt on. How fitting. Him and Kevin kind of lock eyes and oh, how's it going? Fuck you, Logan Paul. So Logan Paul walks off, and then Owens is about to go somewhere. He runs into Austin Theory, and he did it. Grayson Waller. They start arguing back and forth, and then Kevin's like, you know what? I bet you nothing. I can punch you both in the face with one punch. They're like, yeah, okay. And then we see Jamie Noel's like, okay, guys, let's save her for the ring. Let's get out of here. Kev, go away. So then he kind of steps off screen, and then Grayson and Austin like, oh, he ain't gonna do it. Next thing you know, I got slow motion punch. Slow motion. Punches both of them in the face. He's like, I told you I'm gonna do it. I told you it's gonna do it. You gotta love Kevin Steen, man. I marked out, man. I marked the fuck out for that. And then we see Jamie Noble he's like, Jamie, I told you I was gonna do it. You saw it. You see that? And Jamie Noble's like, yep. He started cracking up. I think he went off script, but I digress. That was funny. I loved it. So it looks like we're gonna get a Kevin Steen, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller feud somewhere in between. Maybe he teams up with somebody. I don't know who. Maybe just goes out both of them. I don't know. But that was funny as fuck. Punches both of them with one punch. And it looks so fake. I mean, come on. I'm not saying you didn't fake that, Kevin, but, you could tell, you see, ooh, you knew that was coming. Austin and Grayson knew it was coming. And they're like, ooh. That's good acting. Semi, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, I gave that 3 to 5 stars. We'll see what happens with them next week or whenever. That's that. I don't know why this match is still going on. 12 minutes and Jay White still having problems beating the fuck out of AR Fox. Come on now. Come on, Jay White. What the fuck? Anyway, we move on. Alright, then we see a video. Oh, actually, we see Kayla Braxton looking hot as always. She dressed up as freaking Michael Cole going against Bayley. I thought it was Selena Vega, so, they're short. But still, both of them look hot. But I digress. So you see freaking Kayla Braxton dressed up as Michael Cole going in the ring. Bayley was like, I'll face anyone. And then Michael Cole comes out. Michael Cole's on freaking... He's still at the commentary desk with the headset on. I'm like, are you commentating your own match? What are you doing? Well, this is like before, Smackdown and everything, when they're going through the rundown and shit. Kayla comes in. Bayley beats her in like 3 seconds. And Michael Cole's like, oh, I guess my streak is over. You don't even have a streak. Remember, you lost, you won, then, actually, really, Jerry Lawler won, and then, you won, and then Stone Cold comes out and says, oh, we're gonna do the match over, and then you got your ass kicked, which you rightfully deserve, but still. I still want to see a real-life match between Bayley and Michael Cole at WrestleMania. I really do. Could be on the pre-show, I don't even give a shit. Let Michael Cole get hurt and he doesn't have to do WrestleMania. Then again, I would put it on, SmackDown, so if Michael Cole does get hurt, I mean, he has 24 hours to get better. He'll just come out limping, like, oh, Michael Cole! But I would really like to see a real-life beatdown of Michael Cole by Bayley. That would be hilarious. Ding dong! Hello, Michael Cole! They may hate each other, but I think backstage they like, hi, Michael Cole, you're funny. You're the GOAT, man. I love you, man. Give me a hug. But anyway, we got that. So Kayla Braxton's in the back with the luchador, Dragon Lee, who's, has a match with Cedric Alexander. He still works there? I guess so. So, speaking of Cedric, he comes in. I didn't even recognize him because he, had his hair is all braided up. I'm like, is that Cedric? Who is that? Do you work here? Anyway, so he comes in, he's like, I know what it's like to be in your spot, and it will be an honor to face you tonight. Well, face you, that's it. So they shake hands, and he's like, good luck, that's it. Yeah, so we see what happens with that match. Alright, but at least we see a Cedric Alexander sighting. He's like Nikki Cross, Cesaro once in a while, just find him in catering. Hey, you got a match, get out of catering for like a week. Well, not even a week, like 5 minutes. Anyway, Maxwell Jacob Fartnacker just came out and stole the belt back. Well, did he? No. Well, he was about to. He came out like in a hood. I thought he had the mask on for a second. I was like, oh, it's the devil! No. So, I think Jay White beat AR Fox easily, and then there was a beatdown, and then while the beatdown was going on, MJF tried to steal the belt, but, thought otherwise because, he's about to get beat down 4-on-1 again. So, for now, Jay White is still the self-proclaimed AEW World Heavyweight Champion, but in reality, MJF still is. So we got that. Juice Robinson, I think punched AR Fox out or something like that. He has this big bandage on his head because he got busted wide open on Wednesday night, again, in that match with MJF for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, which MJF won. I got that. Now we got the Acclaimed with, on day number 62 of their reign. Next week is their 69 party. They're gonna, 69 each other and the fans. I don't know who. Max Caster's trying to, invite MJF to the party and everything. And then Daddy Ass and Anthony Bone's like, stop it! They're still yelling at him. So, I think Max got caught with a catfish or something like that. Not the fish, but still, fish. And then they kicked him out, and Max is like in the corner, like, fuck! So next week is the Acclaim's 69 party, you know, celebrating their 69th day as Trios champions. That's just great. Oh, it's Dalton Castle! I didn't even know. I just wore the shirt because, you know, it was the next one in my drawer. But here comes the peacock. Dalton Castle is in action. There you go. There you go. I'm a Dalton Castle boy. Not like that, but, you know. Oh, it's not, well, I thought it was Dalton, but Dalton is coming out with the Tate brothers, Brandon and, I don't know the other guy's name, but the Tate brothers, the boys, as they're making their AEW Tag Team, debut on Collision. They're going to take on the Ass Boys, who stay outside the ring, with Jay White and Juice Robinson. And looks like Dalton's going to the back. He's grabbing his back. I don't know. Oh, he's going on commentary. Probably going on commentary. It's always nice to see Dalton Castle. The man. Former Ring of Honor champion. Former Ring of Honor TV champion. I didn't even know this, but he's a Triple Crown champion. I forgot that he is a Tag Team champion. And I think he's a Grand Slam champ, too. I think he's a Grand... Let me look. Can I look that up? Maybe I can't. Nah, maybe I can't. I think Dalton's a Grand Slam champion because I know him and the boys were 6-man tag team champions. So I think, you know, Dalton has ran the gamut if he hasn't won the Pure title yet, so he can't consider himself the champion of all champions in Ring of Honor. Let me look that up while I have a little bit of time. But anyway, let's see his, let's go to his Wikipedia page. See what titles he's won in Ring of Honor. Let me see here. Hold on 1 second, where is it? That sucks. Let's see here. We got the reunion with the boys. Here we go. Okay, Ring of Honor, he has won... No, he's a Triple Crown champion. He has won the Ring of Honor World title once, if he could beat Cody. He was a TV champion and the 6-man tag. I thought he won the tag team belts. He hasn't won it yet. That's the one title he has yet to win. And the Pure title. To become a Grand Slam champion in Ring of Honor. I believe the first person to actually do that. Might have to look that up. I know there's a lot of Triple Crown champions. Jay Lethal, Adam Cole, baby. Well, Danielson, no, because he won the Pure title and the World title. Never was a TV champion. I think Roddy we know is a Triple Crown champion. We know that. Not that many, I don't think we ever had. Let me look that up, but I don't think Ring of Honor has ever had a Grand Slam champion. Like, 4 titles. Damn, I'm like... Let me see here. Actually, Jay Lethal has, the real first RH Grand Slam champion. Yes, he is. So he's won the World title, the TV title, the Tag Team titles, and the 6-man Tag Team titles with the Foundation. So he is the true Grand Slam champion. I think the only Grand Slam champion in Ring of Honor history. Christopher Daniels has, okay. Now, I take that back. I take it back. Alright, so we got Jay Lethal, Christopher Daniels, I'm Matt Taven, and Jay Lethal. So I said that already. So, giving you some Ring of Honor lore here. Let's see here. Why did it take me to that? I'm looking for Ring of Honor tag teams. Okay, here we go. Ring of Honor Grand Slam champions. Christopher Daniels, who completed in 2018, I think he won the world title because he was the TV champ, tag team champion, six-man tag team champions with Frankie Kazarian, and I think Adam Page, I think. I forget who. But, get that. Matt Taven, six-man tag team champions, TV champion, world champion. Jay Lethal, same thing. So, only 3 in the 22-year history? Only 23-year history? Wow. 3 people? That is crazy. With all the people that came from Ring of Honor? Like, Adam Cole hasn't done it. He's a Triple Crown champion. Samoa Joe, I think a double champion. Bryan Danielson, double champion. Nigel, double champion. Crazy that's only 3 people that has won the Ring of Honor Grand Slam. Wow. I learn something every day. But there you go. We move on with that. And that's that. Alright, so, there you go. So, Cedric and, Dragon Lee have, a match later on. Alright, let's move on. So I gave that, 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video from early in the day where, Shotzi Blackheart, coming off Halloween Havoc, goes into Nick Aldis' office and thanks him for getting her the Halloween Havoc gig. I highly doubt that because you're Shotzi. You know, I would have thought Scarlett Bordeaux might have got that gig, but, you know, stuff. It is what it is. So she thanks her for that, and then Chelsea Green and Piper Niven do drop. They come in, the women's tag team champions, come in to interrupt. Chelsea's, you know, being the resident Karen that she is, you know, says, well, we should have got that spot. No. You're not scary. Anyway. So we get a match that is made for, is coming up next. Chelsea and Shotzi. So I give the segment 2.25 out of 5 stars. We get to the match. Chelsea comes out with Piper. Shotzi comes out with her tank. No Scarlett Bordeaux. I would love for them to be tag team champions, but still. Shotzi wins with a crucifix pin in almost a Stone Cold time of 3:16, but it was second off, 3:15. So Shotzi gets the win. Match I really didn't care for, and I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. Me move on with that. Alright, then we go to John Cena! Cuts a pretty interesting promo. You know, gets the crowd fired up. Hey kids, how you doing? It's me, John Cena. You can't see me. Frank Knuckle Shuffle. I do it for the kids. And he gets all serious because he's like, this is as hard as things have ever been since WWE wanted to fire me 20 years ago. They should have. But then again, he might have went to... He could have went to Impact. Impact would have been the greatest thing since sliced bread if they got John Cena. Then again, he could have went to Ring of Honor. You know, as I always say, the what-ifs of wrestling. What if John Cena did get fired from WWF or WWE at the time? Where would he have went? Impact? Ring of Honor? Japan? You think WWE would have had the Ruthless Aggression era? Probably not. Probably not. Would there be a Ruthless Aggression without Cena? Maybe, maybe not. But anyway, he says, over the years, I've given my heart and soul, and the fans have given their respect to me. But anyway, he says, Crown Jewel is serious for me because for the first time in 20 years, I'm in jeopardy of losing the fan support and respect. Bullshit. If you lost at WrestleMania to The Miz, and people still like, John Cena, you're the greatest! and you think that a Crown Jewel match with Solo, and you're gonna lose the Solo, the fans are gonna turn on you? They should, but they're not. What the hell is Ryan Nemeth doing on AEW television? With Lexi Nair? He's talking about, things are going great in Hollywood. You know, a couple commercials here and there. Nobody cares. Nobody's seen them. Some star. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Talking about Hunkamania with his brother Dolph. He says that's going to translate to things here in AEW. Now he's outside CJ Perry, Lana's dressing room, see if she can get her her services, if you will. We'll see what happens, and the door opens, and it's Miro, most likely. Yep. Miro's like, get in here! And then he's like beating him up, the door closes. You can hear Ryan Neiman getting the fucking shit beat out of him. Probably right in front of CJ. Now, was Lana getting crushed by Miro? Remember how, Miro said that him and Lana had sex in that tank at WrestleMania 31? I don't know how. I mean, that thing is like this big. Ah, my queen! Ah, Abaddon! Yes. Yes, my queen. Ah, the prophecy's in action, my friends. I love it. Abaddon is in action now, taking on Hikaru Shida for the AEW Women's Championship. Why do they have freaking... What is that? Well, they have Halloween stuff in the ring. What's this, a Halloween death match? Weird shit on there. I know it's Halloween's on Tuesday, and, got Abaddon coming back from a really bad shoulder injury that happened in November. So about almost like a year since we've seen her on TV. And now, ooh, Shida, holy crap, holy Shida. She comes out like freaking Ada from Resident Evil 4. Without the gun, of course. But man, both women look hot. Holy crap, I might jump through the TV. Bang these chicks, holy shit. But she does have the strap like Ada. With the gun, the hook shot, or whatever you call that she has in Resident Evil 4. Remake Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6. I don't even know why she's even in 6. She's in 2, sort of does. Then she's in 4, we know that. 4 remake. Then she's in 6, I don't know why. And then basically that's it, we don't see her again. Because 7 is with a different storyline, you would see her, we don't even get mention of it. I don't think they get a mention. I don't think she does. No, I know 7 she doesn't. 8, I don't think she does. But I really think that Ada is Hennigan from Resident Evil 4. But just saying. That's just me. So this is like a Halloween-themed match where both women are cosplaying. Or, well, Abaddon's just Abaddon. And Shida is, is Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4. As much as I want Abaddon to win, she's not going to win. I'll be shocked, but this looks like it's going to be like a trick-or-treat street fight. I'm like, why? We didn't hear that. But he got all the, got the trash can, got all the fake Halloween stuff. I mean, weird. Flippy-dippity-doo. There we get that. Alright, let's finish this up, and we're going to get right into, finish up Collision, because we're about an hour and a half away from the end of the show. So the death slot at 8:30. I guess they want more time for MJF and Kenny. I get that. Oh! What the hell? Abaddon has like a bone from like a skeleton bone. And then Cheetah had a tombstone. Boom! Broke it, but then Cheetah gets the advantage. It's also in the corner, and you have broomsticks and this weird assorted Halloween crap. It is what it is. And she's beating up on my girl. Come on now. Stop it. But anyway, alright. So Cena comes out, talks about, if I lose at Crown Jewel, I'm gonna lose all your respect, fans. I'm gonna respect, no respect for the kids. And the fans are like, you still got it. No, you don't. Cena's like, oh, I love you guys. Oh, he's gonna cry. So anyway, he says, we can't ignore the data. If I lose again, all this might go away. Probably not. And then he says, WWE uses the term must-see quite a bit, but Crown Jewel is a must-see for him because it is a must-win for him. It's time to deliver. And then we hear, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. So he comes out. He says, I'm not here with hustle, loyalty, or respect. He's like, we're live in Milwaukee, which means the good land. And Heyman thanks Cena for the house. Okay. So Heyman thanks Cena for 21 years. Brings up Vincent Kennedy McMahon, telling him to make a #1 pick from OVW. So Heyman picks Cena. Cena's like, well, that's true. And it was right, and he has raised his children to be more like Cena than himself. Then there was SummerSlam 2021 where Roman smashed, stacked, pinned that bitch. That was great. Proved Cena wasn't the best of all time in the world anymore, because you're not the GOAT. Roman's not either. We think he is, but the GOAT of all GOATs is and will always be the Undertaker of the modern era. Keyword, modern era. Not of all time. The greatest of all time, debatable. If you ask me who's the greatest of all time, I would probably say Hogan. Because I grew up with Hogan, but so other people would say Flair, Harley Grace, Bruno, whatever we may have, but the greatest of all time right now, in the modern era, basically from post-Hogan era up to now, I still think it is the Undertaker. And then everybody's like, oh, but you like Roman, you're always Roman. You like Roman because of Isa. No, I don't like Roman because of Isa. I like Roman because he's a great wrestler. And yeah, I did, do what I did a couple years ago when he was basically getting rammed down our throat, like my dick in your mama's throat. But, and I said what I said. But then, when he came out and said, my name is Joe and I got leukemia, I felt bad. I'm like, oh, man, I shouldn't have said all that shit. So I made the apology and everybody's like, oh, but you still said it. So what? I said it, yeah, but I made an apology. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, you wished him death. You wished this person death and that person death. Yeah, but I atoned for it. I took full responsibility for what I said. It's over and done with now. But you still want to you dumbasses want to still bring it up. You're living in the past, dude. It's almost 2024. We still talk about things from 2012, 2015, 2019, 2020. Why are you bringing up the past? The past is past. Look to the future. The future, Conan? No. But, get out of my past. I know my past isn't great. My future isn't probably not going to be great. But still, the present, get in the present, not the past, okay? Basically, go fuck yourselves. You just want to keep harassing me and bringing up my past. I know what I said, 10 years ago. Do I care anymore? No. Was I already atoned for that? I may do. I'm trying to be a better person. I hit some bumps in the road, but I'm still trying to be a better person. I'm not an evil person as many people think I am, but I'm not. I'm not an evil person. I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a cat diddler. I'm not any of that. You just don't know the real me, and you never will. But you just like to bring up old shit that nobody gives two shits about now. Except for deluded people that bought into your bullshit. Because they don't know the real facts. It is what it is. If they would have came to me like men and say, hey, is this true? Is this like that? It's like, no, you think I'm not? Do you really think that, I'm a pedophile. You know, I fuck my cat. I'm like, come on now, really? I just said some stupid things back in the day. It's the past. Get over it. Well, some of you can't get over it because you can't get off my dick. 14 years, you're still on my dick. I guess you really do love how I dictate and how my dictates, you know? I mean, you love my milk. I mean, come on. You love me so much. Oh, shit. Abaddon got a bat. Oh, right in the gut. Over the head? No. No, that's not gonna ever happen. Well, not the Big Show. Stop it. I don't even know if that's an actual bat or that's like a wiffle ball bat. It looks like a wiffle ball bat. One of those old school wiffle ball bats. Uh-oh. She's trying to punch Abaddon. Abaddon's like, no! I am undead! Like Su Yung. Oh! She's spitting blood! She got the blood spit. She's about to spit blood. Blech. She got something in her mouth. That's what she said. Big time clothesline. Goes to that weird cover, and Cheetah kicks out easy because. Now, I don't know if she has blood in her mouth, or maybe she got a tooth knocked out. Got some blood. 1, 2, and a handful of panties. This is barbaric. Not barbaric, but, you know, pretty brutal match. Into the corner. Anyway, we move on with that. But, like I said, with, well, I'll get off of that situation with the whole my past thing. Get over it. Get over it and, do something else with your life. Instead of bringing up my past. The past is the past. I moved on. I'm trying to be a better person. I took responsibility, full responsibility for my shit. I still am. But if you dorks out there, and you're dorks with no brain, because you know, smoke that ganja that makes your brain whoopee mush. You wanna bring up my past? Go ahead. I don't give a shit. That's all you got. That's all you got. It's my past. You can't do anything in the present, so don't even bring up the past, because the past is the past, so. And whatever I do now, it's on me anyway, and I haven't really done much. I haven't really done much. Oh, Legos! Is that Legos or is that candy? I can't even tell. Looks like Legos. Oh, we got the pumpkin. We got the pumpkin. She puts it over Abaddon's head. And here we got the Katak! Oh! She hit it. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. God damn it. Alright, so Hikaru Shida wins this trick-or-treat street fight. Retains the AEW Women's Championship. Now we got Toni Storm laying in wake. Probably at full gear. I think Toni Storm is gonna beat Shida and become a two-time Women's Champion. Alright, so Ada Wong wins! Somebody get Leon S. Kennedy out here. And here comes Toni Storm, speaking of. Timeless Toni Storm. What are you doing? She's doing a Broadway number, kicking her feet. Skippy down the ring. What are you, AJ Lee? What is going on here? I love Toni Storm, this gimmick. Now she tore down the freak. Now oh my god. She's laying down on the announce table, and her butt's like right. You know, if you're a commentator, you're seeing Toni Storm's full ass. That's not a bad thing. I mean, you got Nigel looking on, freaking Tony Baloney, like, what the hell is going on here? I'm seeing her ass on my freaking table. And Kevin Kelly's there. I think Toni Storm eats some candy. And she's like, get in the ring! What are you doing here? Freaking, they're all copping a feel. Aren't you guys married? Nigel, I know you're married. Tony, you're married. Kevin, I don't know about you, but it is what it is. Now we cut to a video of FTR and Ricky Starks I guess Big Cass, Big Cass too, for the AEW Tag Team titles. I don't know if they're going to have a match at Full Gear. Most likely they will. I think everything's going to be on the line. Yeah, that too. No, we got that. Alright, so we move on with all that. Alright, done talking about that. Alright, let's get back to Smackdown, not talk about trolls and all that other shit, because they're irrelevant. Alright, so, where was I? Alright, so Cena's still the best communicator of all time. It's debatable. Could do this as long as Heyman can. Then Paul's like, well, Roman can spear Cena and break his ribs, but Cena can bring that back. But on the other hand, we have Solo and his Samoan Spike, and if that Spike hits Cena's neck, well, he can't talk anymore, so he loses that and his connection to the fans. And he's like, Cena, that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. And then Soto Omibuki, he comes out, jumps Cena from behind, and then he loads up the spike, boom, he hits him, and leaves Cena laying flat on his ass. Good job. Good job, Solo. Good job. Alright, so it's a little bit interesting, Cena's still kind of talking about retirement, per se, but I was like, oh, I gotta win! If I don't win, the fans are not gonna like me anymore! They never did! They don't like you now! The only people that actually like you is the little kids. And the marks out there. I gotta love John Cena. But Nico Sutherland can see me. See your way out the door. Solo's not gonna beat him, obviously, at Crown Jewel. It'd be nice, but we all know what the outcome is gonna be. Cena's gonna win, overcome the odds, blah, 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 bullshit, who gives a shit. I hope, if he's in the Royal Rumble, he ain't gonna win. Do we really need to see Cena and Roman again? But 3 years later, almost 3 years later, rematch from SummerSlam 2021, Cena versus Roman for the Undisputed title. We all know what happened at SummerSlam 2021, don't we? We want to get a repeat? Come in here, Paul Stanley. What do you think about that? Let's do it. Okay. So if you want Cena to win the Royal Rumble and get smashed again, by all means, let him win. But he ain't gonna win. He ain't gonna win. I can tell you, probably it's gonna be Walter or Solo winning the Royal Rumble. But then again, who's number 30? Is it Punk? No, probably not. Probably not. Is he gonna be at Survivor Series? Maybe, but do I care? No. I know one person that'll be at the Royal Rumble. Randall Keith Orton, Mr. RKO, Randy Orton. Randy Orton could win the Rumble. He's won it twice. I think he's won it twice. Once or twice. So, how about Randy Orton against Roman at Mania? We haven't done. I don't think. No, we haven't done that before. That could be new. Is Randy gonna beat Roman? No. Randy can hit the RKO all he wants, or Roman will kick out at 2 every single time. The only way that Randy can beat Roman is if Solo fucks up, Jimmy fucks up, or maybe even the Wise Man fucks up in turns. But I don't see that happening. Roman is going to hold the belt through WrestleMania 40, because that's what some reports have been saying, that he's going to hold it through WrestleMania 40. So, going on 4 years, my friend, so he's definitely beaten Hogan's record. 3.5 years. 1,250 something, I think it was. I don't know the official number, but he'll hit 1,200 in about a month from now. By January. By January 1st, it'll probably be around, what we got? We got 46 days, so it's a month and 16 days. So a month from now would be November 28th, would be a month. So then he'll have 16 days. So that's mid-December, right before Christmas probably. He will be hit 1,200 days, but then he's got I think, 2 or 3 more months to break Hogan's 3.5-year reign. And then he'll be on year number 4, most likely, by October of 2024. And then we'll see what happens with that. If he can break Hogan's 5-year reign, which is 1,500 and change, well, maybe he'll get there. And really, I think the only two that is a possibility he might not get is Bob Backlund, who had I think a 6 or 7-year reign. And then the ultimate is Bruno with an 8+ year reign, 2,800 days and change. Is he gonna do it? People say he can, but that's not up to me. It's up to Roman, it's up to Paul Heyman, it's up to Nick Khan and Hunter, and really Hunter. When is it gonna end, and to who? We don't know. And we got all that. Alright, we just had a Shane Taylor and Keith Lee video showing a lot of the stuff from Ring of Honor when they were a beastly team. Holy shit, I remember Keith Lee in Ring of Honor. Him and Shane Taylor teaming, whoo, beat the fuck out of people. So, they're on a collision course to beat the fuck out of each other. You know, big, beefy men slapping meat in that ring. Hey, it's Red Titus! Well, this is an interesting match. Samoa Joe comes out, the Ring of Honor TV champion for God knows how long. Getting close to 2 years, defending his belt against Red Titus, former TV champion. Oh, you forgot about that? Some people forget that Red Titus has won the tag team belts, and he's won, I believe, the 6-man. I don't think he's won the 6-man yet, but anyway, I think he just got, well, I know he has a kid. I don't know if he's actual married now, but well, it's interesting to see a Ring of Honor type match on an AEW program. So Red Titus about to get killed by Joe. Red Titus addicted to love. I don't even think you should be Red Titus. You should be the romantic touch. Remember that stupid gimmick he had? Comes out in a mask. It's like the romantic touch. It's like, I'm gonna give you a rose and my freaking hotel room key. Giving it to random people in the audience. Like, God forbid, like Rosa was ever. I don't know. He never did that when he was, you know, doing that stuff. Because when before he even did that gimmick, he was Red Titus. You know. Buy my shirt. You know. He never did that, man. God forbid he was doing his romantic touch gimmick and doing it at a show at the Grand Ballroom. Or even at the Hammerstein, and me and Rosa were ringside, and he gives it to Rosa. I'm like, get that thing away from her! Where are you going later? I'm going into his room. Fuck you! Like, alright, you can go to his room. I'll go hang out with, Scarlett Bordeaux at the time, you know? It's like, then I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna tell Truth Martini, that's your boy, and I'm gonna tell Todd Sinclair, that's your boy too. No! I'll tell. You go to Red Titus' hotel room, I'm gonna tell Truth Martini and Todd Sinclair that you're cheating on them. It ain't gonna be fun. But you're going to Scarlett Bordeaux's hotel room, so I don't care. But anyway. Oh well, Joe just beat Red Titus in about, I don't even know how long, I didn't even count. So, been a pretty meh start to Collision. Had Jay White kind of squash AR Fox. MJF comes out, tries to steal his belt back, but doesn't really do it. They have Joe squash Red Titus. Shido, pretty good match with Abaddon. That's the only good part of the show right now in 51 minutes. Let's see what, Joe does from here on out. I don't even know who beats him for the TV championship. Who the fuck beats Joe now for the TV title for Ring of Honor at Final Battle? Or anytime before then? I can't even tell. I don't really give a crap. I was thinking Mark Briscoe, but let me get that. And now we go to pre-taped promo from QTV. Those idiots. Well, not most of them. We got QT Marshall, not Aaron Solo, me bookie, Johnny TV, and the beautiful Harley Cameron. Oh, Danielle. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Yummy. And Renee Paquette, too. They're talking about, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't even care. Don't care about the segment. Just looking at Harley Cameron's big, luscious boobies. Blah. I'm getting distracted. Gotta stop it. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so, yeah, Cena and, alright, so Cena, I forgot where I am on tonight. I'm sorry. Alright, so, Solo lays him out. And that's pretty much it for that. So I gave this segment 3 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we see Eli Drake getting ready for his match with Jimmy. And says, tells Roman to watch. I get that. Then we get another video on Cedric. Now I get an actual video on Cedric. See a lot of stuff from Ring of Honor. Actually, I don't think we don't. I actually gotta look back at Smackdown. Because I think we saw a little bit of Ring of Honor stuff. Oh, that's not gonna sit well with Tony Khan. That's not gonna sit well. But, anyway. But what was nice last night on Rampage, MJF's doing this promo. You know, talking about the whole thing with Kenny. They showed that last night. They showed it again tonight. Blah, 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 blah. Now they talk about Claudio. Now Claudio's doing a promo about Orange Cassidy over the international belt. They show what happened to Danielson after I think Orange Cassidy hurt Brian with the orange punch, and then Okada laid him out. Made it worse with the Rainmaker. So basically saying Claudio's saying, I don't care if it's Japan or the USA, I'm going to find you, I'm going to make you pay for what you did to my boy. So, I mean, it should be a good match on Dynamite this Wednesday. I don't know, I doubt Claudio wins the belt, but I don't think so, because if they're going with Moxley and Orange Cassidy for the belt, for the international title at Full Gear, then Moxley's most likely going to win the belt, so Orange Cassidy's going to somehow retain over Claudio. And, that's it. So we'll see what happens on Wednesday night with that match. And that's it. Alright, now we got Ricky Starks coming out. So, I'll give you a little bit of a preview of my review, but... Now, are they in tag team action? No. Ricky Starks is in action. The revolution must be televised. Okay, got that. Alright, so, as I was saying, with MJF on Rampage last night, talking about, his career and everything, talking about Kenny, and they show a lot of stuff from Kenny from Japan. Great shit. But then Maxwell starts bringing up, like, hey, I grew up, I was like a 19-year-old kid, was wrestling in a little promotion in Brooklyn. We was with New York, too, but in Brooklyn called Fibro Wrestling. They showed a match with him in a place that I was actually at. If you saw Rampage, when you saw that. I was actually at that event. I don't know. I think it was facing Rex Lawless. I don't even know who he was facing in that match when they showed on Rampage. But I was there. They didn't see me, but I was there. So, in a way, technically, I made it on AEW TV. Technically. You don't see me, but technically, I mean, if I'm on BTE briefly for like a second, I mean, still counts. It counts. Like my 2 million hits, that counts. It counts. I get credit. So technically, I get credit. MJF should give me some credit, but I don't need it. I don't need his credit. But. Just saying that he mentions Fibro Wrestling. I was a fan of Fibro Wrestling when he was there. He was in a little group called Force. briefly. Then he got kicked out. Well, he got beat up and then kicked out. But he was a scumbag then. He was a scumbag now. Mr. Micro Penis. Won't live that down. The funny thing is, when he became a face, he comes out and freaking shook my hand. I'm like, okay, thank you. We all hated the guy. You know, all wanted to shake his hand. He's like, oh, fuck you. I'm not shaking your hand. I'm not going to give you an autograph. After the show, he's like yelling at people. For what? Had the House of Blacker looking on. We got Vicky Starks taking on Dax Harwood. Cash Clock Wheeler at ringside, along with Big Cass. We got that. Alright, so we have all that. So back to my story. And I tell the best stories. So if you like it, good. You know, fuck you. So, but MJF back in the Indies, he was a character. Holy shit. And I knew back then, when he was in Five Borough and even in FSW, you know, my mentor Joel Maximo's promotion, that was pretty good for a few years. Then it kind of went under. Like FBW went under too. Not that many Brooklyn promotions out there right now. Except for, there's one left, really. Not really. Shouldn't say, well, they wrestle in Brooklyn sometimes, but not all the time. But there are still a lot of New York promotions that they have shows in Brooklyn, so I digress. But anyway, yeah, Max was a character, you know, we gave it, all the fans gave it to him. It was like, you have a micro penis! But he would come out like, he ain't gonna win, he's gonna lose. And we always wanted him to lose, and then he somehow won. I don't think he was a champion in FBW or FSW, I have to look that up. But, you know, he wouldn't give the fans the time of day like he kind of does now. But still, it is what it is. I think he yelled at Rosa one time. At a show. We're just like hanging around. He comes out around the ring. And he's like, hey Max, how's it going? He's just coming around, like looking around. I'm freaking drinking a soda. Rosa's eating a hot dog. He says, stop eating that hot dog, get too fat, or something like that. I'm like, dude, come on. I'm like, come on, dude, come on. It's like, I wanted to say something weird. He's like, I was like, you couldn't fuck her with that micro penis. Then he would have came back like, and you could? I was like, I'm not whipping it out though. Shit. It's like, mine is way bigger than yours. At least it can be seen under a microscope. Shit. And mine's bigger than yours, Max. Way bigger. Way bigger. Just saying. Just saying. We'll move on. Alright, enough story time with Peter Gilmore, baby. Well, Peter Joseph, whatever. Alright, move on. Alright, so we get Cedric Alexander. Little video. Okay, we get that. Alright, then we go to Cedric Alexander and Dragon Lee. This was probably the match of the night. This was the match of the night. Went 8 minutes, but still, it was probably better than anything on the rest of the show. This is like 205 Live all over again, even though Dragon Lee was never a part of 205 Live. It felt like a 205 Live match, or maybe a Cruiserweight Classic match. But, you know, same old, you know, Cedric Alexander, you know, does a whole bunch of flippy-dippity-doos. You know, Dragon Lee, the same thing. Missionary driver for a near fall. Cedric tries for another one. Dragon Lee slips out. Knees him in the back, then hits Destino. What? Who told you to use Naito's move? Naito! Tranquilo. Gablon! Why are you using a move from probably one of the not the greatest, but one of the greatest guys in Japan right now? Jeez. So he uses Destino. Naito's probably throwing a fit right now. Probably screaming and cursing in Spanish and Japanese. He can do that. Así. Tranquilo. Cabrón. Adios. Alright, I understand that fully. Naito's going for probably number 3 right now. You know, world title number 3 at Wrestle Kingdom 18 against, well, hopefully if he's still a champ, Sonata. They're doing the Super Junior Tag League right now. So I don't know what's going to happen with that going into November and December. But if it's still on course with Sonata and Naito for the IWGP World Heavyweight title. And we'll see if Naito can become a three-time IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Or will Sonata continue his reign? He's held it for a pretty long time, but we'll see what happens with that. January the 4th or 5th, 2024 at Wrestle Kingdom 18. And I'll tell you right now, that match is going to be a banger. Well, every year Wrestle Kingdom was a banger. Because they have banger matches, because Japan is number 1. As we all know. Japan, number 1, forever! And ever! And ever! Okay, Terry. Calm down. Calm down, Terry. What? No, what now? What? I was a hardcore... I know you were a hardcore legend in Japan. Just go back to fighting Abdul the Butcher and, you know... tell Mikey I said hello. What? You said my name? Oh, damn it. I was talking to Terry. I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, but you said my name. I didn't even say your name. Yeah, you did. Mike, don't... See, you said it! Oh, God damn it. What do you want now, Mike? You said my name when it came out. I was just talking to Terry, you know. He's having a match with Abdul the Butcher. What are you doing? Well, nothing really. I'm just hanging out at the bar. Is Jerome there? No, I don't even know what Jerome is. Ah, fuck that guy. Well. Anyway, anything else you gotta say? No, not really. Bye! Okay, get out of here. Every time he messes up my show. Every time! I like the guy, though. My good friend. Good friend. Mike, awesome, man. Should be in the Hall of Fame. That's right, it should be in the Hall of Fame. Mike, I told you to go away. Yeah, but I want to be in the Hall of Fame. Well, that's not up to me. It's up to Vince McMahon. No, not even Vince. Ah, fuck Vince McMahon. Yeah, that too. Yeah, it's up to Hunter and Nick Khan, basically. I hate that guy with that big nose. Yeah, if I was alive today, I would kick Hunter, Triple H's ass. Put him through a table. Because I'm awesome. Yeah, you probably could. I think you did once. Maybe. I don't know. I forget. I'm doing the invasion angle. He wasn't even there, though. Yeah, he's lucky he wasn't there, so I would have put him through a freaking table. Okay. But I know you were ECW Hardcore Champ. Remember that? When you won the belt? You won the belt and you ran out of Madison Square Garden with the belt? That was pretty... Well, not pun intended. That was pretty damn awesome. Yeah, I know! It was great! I ran out of that damn dump. Hey, Madison Square Garden isn't a dump, per se. It is the mecca of all sports. Not like the Hammerstein Ballroom. You've been there a few times, right? I don't remember that. I think I did once, and I think I put that schmuck Tanaka. I hate that guy. I know. Calm down. I think I put him through a table once. I forget. I've been hit so many times in the head by him with that chair. I forget. I'm still awesome. Okay. Calm down. Now, get out of here now. Bye! Okay. The guy's a maniac! But I am too. But I digress. Alright, so Dragon Lee wins with Destino. Gets the win. Match gave 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was an actual good match. Banger, almost. If you will. And we get that. Alright, so after that, we get a video of Bianca Belair. She's Bianca Belair. She plays with her hair. That's actually her hair. She's Bianca Belair. So we see that, her return last week, beating up, kind of saving her So the bestie, Horseface Charlotte Flair, from a beatdown with Bayley, give me a hug, and my third wife, Aew, always looking hot, as always. So anyway, Bianca comes out, playing with her freaking hair, says that she's glad to be back. We see what Damage Control did to her 2 months ago, basically shattering her knee into pieces. Technically. You know, she took 2 months off. Anyway, so Bianca talks about how much revenge she wants because she cannot just let it go like she used to do. And she's like, for once, I'm consumed with vengeance, and I took that vengeance to Nick Aldis, and at Crown Jewel, I get my rematch against Aew. I guess that's from... Where's that from? SummerSlam? No, yeah, SummerSlam, right? Yeah, SummerSlam. So, yeah, 2 months, yeah, so it's been 2 months. So she gets her SummerSlam rematch against Aew for the women's title at Crown Jewel. And as an added bonus, this Friday night on the program, we got her and Bayley. Give me a hug. Makes sense. Alright, so you can lose twice in the same freaking week. No, then again, I think Bianca will beat Bayley. Aew will try to get involved, probably get hit with the KOD. Not me, but, you know, kill demons, but just get hit with the kiss of death. But she ain't gonna do it next Saturday night. Well, next Saturday afternoon. Not gonna happen. Aew is going to retain. And I only think the only person that can beat Aew, and I'm telling you right now, Asuka is gonna win the Royal. Well, no, she's not gonna win, but I'd like to see Aew and Asuka at WrestleMania 40 for the Smackdown Women's Championship. I don't want Jade to win. Jade's probably going to win the Royal Rumble anyway, but is she going to face Aew? I think that would be too easy. I think it'd be too easy. What I would do is have Jade Cargill win the Royal Rumble, have Mommy Rhea Ripley definitely winning at Crown Jewel. Don't know what she's doing at Survivor Series, she's probably in War Games. And then Royal Rumble, probably defend the belt against Jade, or if Jade's in the Royal Rumble match, we'll see. I would have Jade win the Royal Rumble match, Rhea Ripley defend the belt against I don't know who, and then win that. Then she's gonna be in Australia for the Elimination Chamber. By the way, that's gonna start at 6 a.m. here in New York. Yeah, you think I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m. to watch the Elimination Chamber? Fuck no. Think anybody else is? Unless the diehard WWE fans, you know, people that are going to do watch-alongs at 6 o'clock in the morning. I doubt Issa will be doing that, but I mean, you know, wake up with Issa at 6 a.m. for Elimination Chamber. Why not? Go ahead, do it. Me? I'm going to be sleeping as a baby. I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. I'll watch the replay at like 11 o'clock or whatever it ends. 11, 12 o'clock. Blah. Power Driver by Ricky Starks. And he won with a power driver. What are you, freaking Paul Orndorff now? Not even the good version of the power driver that Paul Orndorff used to do. But, well, thanks to Big Cass, I think he hit, there's like so much chaos outside the ring, and then Ricky Starks hits the power driver, gets the win. And then now the lights go out. The House of Black are gonna probably be in the ring. No, Julia Hart's back. What are you doing? No, she's doing the Undertaker. What are you doing? You're not the Undertaker! She's like, and then she had like a red nose on. Like, what are you, a clown? That's creepy. Now the House of Black in the ring surrounding Big Cass and Ricky Starks. Well, maybe they're just teaming up with them. I don't know. Well, yep. They're teaming up with them to go after FTR. See who's going to save them. Maybe Edge. I hear something. We hear... Oh! There's something interesting. La Facción de Ignobles are back. Whoosh! Preston, Jose the Assistant, and Jalistico. They're there now. They're going to team with FTR? What? This is weird. So that trios division and the tag team division are getting really red hot, if you will. All the teams want the gold now. So now, Roosh and company are kind of like, oh, we got a piercings, brawl! So, looks like the Faction de Ignobles are now probably either going after the House of Black, and then you got FTR involved with Ricky Starks and Big Cass, or that tag team division. So now everybody's running array. Craziness now. You know, it's great to see the House of Black. Woohoo! Well, good to see them, but still, you see La Faction de Ignobles back. LFI are back. Roosh is back with Preston Vance, or I don't know what his name is now. They named him some weird name. Well, it's Preston, you know it's Preston. Jadistico. And Jose Jalapeno Alistic. That's there. All he needs is Andrade to come back. It'll be great. But Roosh is really the leader of that faction. Where is Andrade, but now it's Roosh. Roosh. So they're back. And Roosh is like talking in Spanish. Speaking of Spanish, now we got Andrade. Oh, you saw LFI, now we got Andrade. He's talking about CJ Perry's offer to him for her services, and then Miro comes in and is like, I don't think that's a good idea. So I think we're getting Miro and Andrade next week. Alright, we got that. Alright, so Bianca comes out and basically says, I got my rematch at Crown Jewel for the women's title. And then, before then, I gotta face Bayley on Smackdown this coming week. So, we get all that. That's it. So, I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to your main event of the evening. We got 45 minutes. I went through half a collision. Jeez. Talk and just rambling for an hour and a half. I don't care. It's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You don't like it? Fuck you! That's it. Alright, so we get Jimmy Uso against Eli Drake. Pretty good match. Kind of ended in chaos. Get to the end, go back in after a fighting outside. Eli rams Jimmy like 1,000 times into the announcer's table. Then I hit Kevin Patrick. Damn. It is what it is. Or Michael Cole. Damn. We get that. So Eli gets, they go back in, get a Samoan drop by Jimmy, plants Eli, but goes, Jimmy goes up top for the Superfly splash. Eli caught him, but Jimmy shoved him down, and then he hits the Superfly splash for a near fall. Goes back up, maybe tried it again, but Eli runs to the corner for a superplex into the BFT. 1, 2, 3, Eli Drake gets the win in 13.5 minutes. Match wasn't that bad. Gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Roman comes in, tries to, beat down Eli, but Eli saw it and walked right into the BFT to end the show. So, god damn it. So Eli gets one up on the Tribal Chief for now. He won't be doing that next weekend. So we got all that. And that ends Smackdown. So this ends my long review. But hope you liked it. Hope you like my satire, talking to Mike Awesome and everything. And Jerry Funk, all the great people. And, telling some stories here and there about my great time in professional wrestling, FBW with Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker. All that good shit, Ring of Honor stuff. Good times. But I hope you liked it, and if you did, hit that like button, leave a comment if you wish. And that's pretty much it. If you're new here, if you liked it, you like the content, and you like the episode, you want more, hit the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing, and you don't miss the next video, whenever that might be, probably be later on tonight, over right here on the channel. And share the video all over the internet, like I said, follow me on social media, all the good shit. I I would be live tweeting right now, but I'll probably live tweet the rest of the show, but I'll probably just rewatch it and then retweet everything. Or, you know what I'm going to do. I'll just give my thoughts after that. After Collision goes off the air, I'll rewatch it and then retweet at the same time. You know what I mean. So check that out on Twitter. The link to the Twitter is down below. But gotta be real. If you follow me, you gotta be real. If you're not, I'm gonna block you. But it is pretty much what it is, and that's that. So check it out. Leave a comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and that's it. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching, everybody. My final rating for Smackdown, 6.5 out of 10 stars. Though it wasn't a great show, but still pretty decent for what it was. And that's it. So we got this Friday night, pre-taped Smackdown back on Fox. And we'll see what happens with all that. And we move on. Alright, so finally on Collision, we got Chris Statlander still trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with Sky Blue, and Willow is trying to find out the same thing. You know, Willow's saying there's tension between us. You know, Sky Blue still got that face paint on, the dark mist thing shit. So Willow's mentioning that Julia Hart's back. So, you know, we're gonna figure this out. What we're gonna do. So Sky Blue's like, whatever tension there is between me and Julia, we can handle it between me and her. So I was like, I don't need your help. I'm like, okay. Let's see what happens with that as we move on. Alright, now we got Claudio coming out for a match. I didn't even know he had a match tonight, but okay. Claudio Castagnoli. By himself, no Wheeler Yuta. Good. Fuck him. Wheeler Yuta sucks. Alright, King's Reign Supreme shirt. I had that shirt. Nice old school Ring of Honor shirt. Oh! Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, former TV champ. Getting the fucking shit beat out of him by Claudio. Holy moly. I think Claudio's gonna get disqualified. He is really fucking him up, and Mike Posey's telling him to back off. But as we all know, in AEW, there is no DQ. Rarely we see a DQ, so you can get your ass handed to you, and the referee ain't gonna do shit. Sucks to be you, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. Tiger uppercut. This one's over. 2 and 3. Good night. So, about a minute and change suckfest. Claudio beats him. Like half the show was squash matches. That's bad. And now he has him in. It looks like the label lock. Kind of different variation of the label lock. Oh, the stretch plum. It looks like the same thing as the freaking label lock. Anyway. Now he's telling Mike Posey to freaking raise his hand. So he's all ready to go for Mr. Orange Cassidy on Dynamite this Wednesday night. And now we're about ready to go with MJF and Kenny by God Omega. I mean, we got 39 minutes left. I don't think they're going to give him 39 minutes. I mean, they could. We got that. So it looks like they're about to do, I don't know if they're going to do a promo off or something like that. But we see Samoa Joe talking to Max. You know, he wanted to be his partner and everything with everything that's going on. Max like, okay. But then Joe's like, well, you got to give me a world title shot. But, you know, I'll wait for your answer. So he's kind of like, alright, I'll still wait. I'm going to hold off until you tell me. So Joe's like, I'll never put an ultimatum on you, lie. So Joe's telling him, it's like, if you're in a bad way, you need help, just scream my name and I'll be there. And he's like, good luck. I'll keep my ears open, you know. So that match is up next. So I think MJF will beat Kenny, and then maybe we'll see a rematch with Joe down the line. I don't know, maybe before Full Gear, maybe after Full Gear. Maybe at World's End. Maybe that's kind of fitting. World's End. Could it be the end of MJF's reign? I mean, that's gonna be like 2 days, actually 1 day before his contract ends, and then the bidding war 2024 begins. Where does he go? Does he stay with AEW? He's been saying a lot of nice things about AEW lately, but is it a swerve? And does he go to Hunter? Does he go to NXT or possibly the main roster and join Jade Cargill and Cody and company? Is he the next one to jump? Well, we know Ricky Starks might. There's a lot of reports saying that Ricky Starks might jump over because he's good friends with Cody. People were thinking FTR, but they got 3 years left on their contract. I doubt that. So, a lot of people might be jumping ship to WWE to try to find greener pastures and success. I think Jade will have mucho success. If they don't fuck it up like they usually do. Right, Shinsuke? Right, Asuka? And Kairi's coming back. You know that even if they give her the title, or the women's, it would be nice the women's titles with Asuka. The Kabuki Warriors come back, and then eventually Aew will turn face. So we kind of got a Sky Pirates, Kabuki Warrior, I don't know what they would call them. Don't even think the Black Lotus Tribe. That's something else. But, I mean, they could call them that, but then they would probably get copyrighted by Japan. But then again, who knows? Who knows when Kairi's coming back, actually. I think she might come back at either the Royal Rumble or the Survivor Series, maybe, but I think Kairi does come back at the Royal Rumble as a surprise entrant. That'd be nice. Kairi comes out and helps Asuka, her best friend, and then, she's kind of still, really good friends with Aew. I mean, Sky Pirates, I mean, what can you say? They're all friends. So, I would just like to see them as like a Japanese faction, and they have maybe add, I would say Shinsuke, but, maybe Shinsuke be the leader of the group, just like a manager. He doesn't have to do anything, But I would like them to add maybe another Japanese chick, but then again, who? Maybe Miyu Yamashita or Mina Sakamura. There you go. Get somebody from Stardom. Or maybe, I would say Mercedes, but no. You gotta have a Japanese chick. And I think Miyu Yamashita, or, I think her last name, I don't even know her last name. But, you know what I'm talking about. Miyu. The evil chick with the gives the evil stare down. And then you have Mia with, her boobies and everything. Just get Miyu or Mina from Stardom. Join up with Aew, Asuka, and Kairi. There you have a monster freaking female Japanese stable. Then again, you could maybe bring in Karen Q. I think she's Japanese or Chinese, I don't know. Maybe Xia Li, but I wouldn't even put them with them. Alright, I got that. We move on with that. Alright, so Kenny and MJF about to have a 35-minute banger. This is going to be great, and we'll see what happens with that. Kenny, a nice little jacket, kind of like a Bret Hart-ish jacket. It's a black with the pink feathers on the top. Very nice. JR is on commentary now. Back dog! JR! Back dog! Stone Cold! Barbecue sauce! Back dog! Hey, he is dressed like Bret Hart. He's got the glasses too. Nice. And, we got a botch by Kenny as half his feathers come off as he's getting in the ring. Oh, come on, Kenny. Come on. You don't care. You don't give a shit. Hey, somebody has the NXT belt. What is the NXT World title doing on AEW television? Somebody kick that kid out. But anyway. He basically has the Bret Hart, got the jacket, the glasses, tights are all black with the little sequins and pink there too. And now Maxwell Jacob Fart Knocker's coming out. The World Heavyweight Champion, even though he doesn't have the belt. You know, looking great as always. Wonder if we're going to see the Devil tonight. And who is the Devil? People still think it's CM Punk. That'll be the greatest swerve in the history of this sport. It would. I mean, remember what Punk said in 2006? The greatest lie whatever he said, I forget what it was. The greatest lie that the Devil ever told, or something like that. I forgot how it went, but maybe Punk and Tony Khan, even though Tony was fearing for his life, maybe that whole thing was a swerve back in August. You know, Punk's like, I want to take like three months off to cool off. I got fired. Everybody's thinking I'm going back to WWE. They don't want me, so I was at the Impact tapings in Chicago last weekend. Maybe I'll go to Impact, right? But then again, you know. Then again, he's playing us all along. He's like, I'm the Devil. I told you. The greatest lie that the Devil ever told, or whatever. And then it was like, fuck. But maybe he's behind the beatdown on Jay White. I don't think he is. I still don't think he is. I still think it might be Roddy. It could be Juice Robinson. It could be David Finlay. It could be like 6,000 people. It could be me. I don't even know. I don't have the mask, but I mean, I do have a mask, but not that mask. But I don't even have. Do I have the mask still? Yes, I do. Actually, I still have the mask. I still have the blood mask. Yeah. I'm the Devil. Shout out the Devil! Okay. But no, I am not the Devil. I worship the Devil sometimes, but you know, I'm a good Christian boy at heart, but you know, when I listen to bombastic rock and roll, you know, you can give them a light, but you can protect yourself. That's what this is, by the way. Those of you who think this is like, what is this? That's the universal metal sign. But in Italian, it's called a Maloik. The evil eye. You can give the evil eye, and it can also protect you. So to all you haters, gives you the evil eye, but I will protect myself with the evil eye. So that's what it's called. It's not. You can call it. You can go do this. Too much Maloik. Too much metal. Or you can just do this. You can do this. You can do this. Any variation of the metal horns, whatever you want. But if you are a full-blooded Italian, like me, it's called the Maloik. The evil eye. But in metal terms, it's the greatest freaking symbol ever. And Ronnie James Dio perfected it. Not Gene Simmons. Everybody thinks it's Gene Simmons because he thinks he invents everything. No. The only thing that Gene Simmons ever invented is like fucking impregnating everybody. No, just kidding. Ow. But it is what it is. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everybody. 6.5 out of 10 stars for Smackdown. Let me know what you think down below. And that's pretty much it. So until next time, if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man. That's it. I'll see you guys in a little bit for Collision, and until then, peace!